So in today's video, I'm gonna attack multiple things on my 25-year-old car, and I'm gonna share them with you here in the hopes of anyone getting use out of this video, and really hope this video will help someone. It's only me, I'm recording, I'm working on the car as well, so I can't show everything I'm doing. But if it's anything it doesn't show in the video and you want to know, please leave your questions and your thoughts and whatever suggestions you might have in the comments, and I'm making sure I'm gonna answer them as soon as possible. Hope you'll enjoy the video. I need to explain how taking an electrical seat off of Laguna 2, and what you have to do is go underneath the car and you'll see bolts like these with a washer and a nut like that. Nice. Onto them. Yeah, so that's the rear of the seat, and this is the front bolt of the seat, and this is on the left side. And to go on the right side of the chair, of the seat, you'll have to go all the way there. You'll see, hold on, it's kind of hard. You'll see that thing over there, that little hole over there, but you won't see the hole. Normally you should have one of these grommets, rubber grommets, and they're like that. And there's going to be one there, and right there is the second one. Yeah, so you have to see those. You have to pop them off, and inside you will find the bolts from the seat. You'll find the nut and the washer that you have to take them off, so you can unbolt the seat. But to do that, you will need something like this, 17 millimeters, and it needs to be a bit longer, like deep, as you see here, because this is about 2 inches long, 5 centimeters, well, maybe even more than 5 centimeters, but it needs to be deep because these bolts are sticking out quite a lot, and you can do these with a normal wrench, but definitely you cannot do those with a wrench or anything else than a deep socket like this, because the socket needs to get in to the body frame of the car, in that hole that I showed you that is covered by these grommets. And you have to, you know, use one of these to stick it inside over the nut. So you unscrew those 4 and you're good to go. So apparently the situation is out of my league. As you can see, this is the wiring harness coming from, you know, the factory, from the car, and this is the wiring loom harness, whatever. It comes from the electric chair. That sounds bad, isn't it? The motorized seat, the electric seat of the car, and I'm not that sure that this is the original one, but someone started joining these wires with those, and I'm not sure they did a good job, especially that. If you look at this motor right here, seems like something burned around here sometime in the past. So yeah, I'm gonna just remove it, because I was thinking maybe I could fix it, but nah, like I said, this is out of my league, and I'm just gonna remove it and add a manual chair. And I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna seal each wire, all of these wires, so we don't get in a short circuit or anything. But yeah, that's a bummer. I really like this seat. I really like the color, you know, fitting with the whole car. But it is what it is, and nothing I can do. Also, look at the mess. I said this in the first video I made about this car, that the car was like, the window was smashed. As you can see, these are the traces, right? Yeah, so I'm gonna crack on with, like I said, sealing those wires independently, removing the seat, and bringing the new seat, which is black, and I don't like that, but that's my only option, at least for the moment. Coffee break. Almost forgot, I have to undo the seat belt as well for this bolt and add it to the other seat. Oh my god, this shit took me forever. Wow. Now I have to clean up this whole mess right here, and then to test out the chair and see if it works, or you know, an airbag might pop up. Hopefully not, but hopefully I won't get any dashboard errors or anything. Chair, this seat is way better, and at least it's working, right? It's just a bit of a difference of color, that's black and that's, you know, gray. But other than that, you know, Alcantara, don't mind that thing is a bit wet because it's been raining and it caught me off guard. But anyway, working on cars, you know, it is like that. So back at what I was saying, cleaned it, she looks nice and pretty, got a working chair, and you know, quite the position to work the drive in right now. Doors are clean as well. And I have to mention that all of this interior cleaning was done by my wife. And I have to tell you that when a woman cleans up something, bro, it's cleaning on a different level. You cannot deny that. So props to my wife, love you. And this is impeccable, man. Wish I had that chair on the same color, but still, at least now I can sit properly and drive as you should normally do in a car, right? But clean the boot space, trunk, you know, boot slash trunk. And while I was here, I was thinking, why don't I just stop looking for those boxes for the 8-inch speakers that I have, and just cut 2 holes here and stick them on the parcel shelf to be right here, and the whole boot will be the box for it, right? I think it will sound great. I'll have to try, although my wife you know, gave me the look because she doesn't agree with me cutting holes in that parcel shelf, but I'll have to try. I'll find one if is not working as it should, as I'm planning to work, I can find a parcel shelf online and buy another one and then put it here. But I have to try this, right? So the car is cleaned. I have a driving seat now that is working. I had to pick all this shit up from bottom there. And speaking of that, the only thing I'm missing, you know, because I'm a perfectionist, is if you look there, that seat has a light underneath it, but this one doesn't. So that's all that is missing. But other than that, I'm perfectly fine with how it came out. Another thing that was wrong with the car was this light. Well, it's still wrong with the car, it's still not working, but at least I found the problem. The problem is the light bulb. So what I've done is I've changed it. This was on the left side of the car, and I switched it, and I took the good one that was working, put it on the left side here, so the ballast of the light itself, of the headlight, is working, is fine. But the only problem is the light bulb. So now I know I'll buy a set of 2 light bulbs. I'll change them, and problem fixed. Another one done. So now what I have to do is, hold on just a second. Coffee break. To get a power wire from the positive from the battery, run it through this side of the car, I think, behind the panel, what do you call it, the wing, through the A pillar down around here into the car, run it all the way to the back, and run it to the small amplifier that I'm gonna run in the back here. And then I'll have to run to the same amplifier, I'll have to run some RCAs from the CD player like that all the way there. Not sure if I'm gonna run it on the same side, because I know when you run a power lead, a power wire, and some RCAs, some signal wiring, they not like each other, they don't like each other, and they make, you know, noises. So you hear those noises in the speakers, and it's not good. So I might run the RCAs through the other side of the car to the back of the car to those speakers. Why am I talking about all these possibilities to put some, you know, bass in this car? Is that it really frustrates me that I have a subwoofer ready to be put in a car, but I cannot do that in this car because the suspension is terrible, and it's quite, you know, a lot to fix, and it will take some time to do that, especially that I work like 6 out of 7 days, and one day like today, instead of taking a break and, you know, rest, I'm doing videos like these, and I'm working on the car, and, you know, it takes a lot, money, time, and all that, right? Coffee break. Second thing, you know, I was trying to find a solution to have at least a bit of bass without adding too much weight to the car. And I started looking for boxes that I could put those 8-inch speakers in them for bass, and, you know, have a little bit of bass, like I said. But started looking online, and only one fucking box, even on Temu, is too expensive for this country, for the money, you know, you earn in this country. And That's terrible. So I'm trying to do something, spending as little as possible. And eventually I found this on Facebook Marketplace. This guy is selling a box. Texted him, he saw my DM, but no response. A couple of days after, I remembered I spoken to him, went back to the messages, texted him again. Finally, he gave me a lower price than one box on Temu. This was a double 8-inch box, was more towards being a subwoofer box. So I said, you know what, that's good. He said he has a friend that goes, passes by my hometown and I can meet him. So I said, that's perfect. Send me his phone number. I'll call him and meet up with him. After that, he ghosted me again. Like, he didn't answer nothing. Then I changed my mind. Then I came back to him and I said, listen, this is my phone number, because he was asking me my phone number once I asked him for his friend's phone number. But Facebook Marketplace, right? So I got, really stressed out about, this guy wanting to sell the fucking thing or not, because apparently he has an ad for it to sell it, but he doesn't really do much to sell it. So I got pissed off by this guy, and I was thinking to fucking not buy it from him. But then he asked me my phone number. I gave him my phone number, and again, he ghosted me. Today, he ghosted me again. I gave him the phone number. I gave him, roughly the location, and he gave me a like. That's it. Nothing else. He didn't say shit. So now that's why I'm thinking to cut that parcel shelf in the back and put that. But starting to make the sketch about cutting those and what I need to do, I realized the stupid small amplifier that I have has this particular connector that is going into it for power. It's not like just two wires going in and shit like that. No, I'm gonna put up a picture up here to see how it looks like. So I need two wires, one positive, one negative, to go onto my battery in the front, and then to come back to the amplifier, but with that small connector. And I don't know where to find that shit. And I mean, to find it with long enough wires to get across the whole length of my car. Coffee break. Right now, I'm stalling the project because I'm in this situation where I don't know if I should take an edge amplifier I have for mids and highs, which is pretty much enough for those 8-inch speakers that I have, or I should go to find a shop that will sell small amplifiers, because I'm afraid if I'm going to Temu, I'm gonna get another shit like that one. And so I bought a bass kit that includes some speaker wire, RCAs, this remote cable, power wire, I think it's 4 gauge, and this is the ground cable, still the same 4 gauge, with some of this plastic that is covering it. I forgot, Copex, I forgot his name. I think that's what it's called. An amp fuse, like the power fuse, which is, I don't know, doesn't say on it. I'll have to check out the writings on that to see what fuse is that. A bunch of zip ties all tied up with some cable and these pieces of hardware, and yeah, we have to get it cracking. I have to run the power cable through that A-pillar over there all the way to the front, going down there all the way to the back of the car. The remote cable will have to go from the radio player to the amplifier, or you can have it constantly from the battery, which is not recommended. I won't be doing that. I'll have to take it from the back of the radio along with the RCA cables, and that's how you have to do it, how you should do it. To run the power cable through the A pillar on these cars, these Lagunas, you have a nice rubber grommet right here. You can take off, come on, and then you can push the wire through the, you can push the wire through there and come out. Right there is a big hole, and what is nice about this hole right here, don't know if you can see it, is that the edges are rounded inside, so it won't cut the wire. But this one here, I think, is not rounded like that one, and I will have to put some of that plastic thing just to preserve the wire and prevent some fires in the car, right? I'll do on both sides, here and there, but just so you know, you'll have to cover the wire, which is taking a lot of power from the battery, through it, yeah, with some plastic like that, and secure it in place, like not to go up and down the wire, because then it won't be doing anything. But if you secure it in place, the place where the cable touches the edge of this metal part, you will be good to go. I'm gonna take off this grommet and I'm gonna make a hole through it to push the wire through it. So that's how I'll make sure no rain is coming through and damage. Got it. Wasn't that hard? Still. Now right here, this will be going through that gap over the hinge of the door, because that gap is not going anywhere. Like the fender doesn't move and anything, the door doesn't go over it, so it has nothing against it, so it'll be perfect. And after 10,000 mosquito bites and 1 hour of struggle, I managed to take this shit through that gap from there. So I have to tie up the wire on this so I can pull it out through the front. Yeah, finally got it. But I'm telling you, it was like, these were the worst 90 minutes of my life, trying to get this shit through the inside of the wing all the way from there. But eventually I've done it, and I'm proud of myself. But it's too late. I'll see you tomorrow. Coffee break. It's the next day after work, of course. We starting with the positive wire from the battery here. Of course, the fuse, by the way, I checked, that is 80 amps fuse, going under the fender there. Yep, going all the way through there. here through the grommet, comes out there, route it like that. Where is it? Under the carpet, over there, through there, through here, and there, going behind the back seats, in the trunk, in the boot. Yes, finally, look, the amp is getting power. I just tested it and it does move this speaker. All I have to do now is one, I have to take off the remote because I connected it to the wrong wire and the amplifier stays powered all the time, so I need to do that, you know, to find the right remote wire, and two, to mess with the settings on the speakers to send the correct power to the correct speakers, right? Like I have to send power for the subs, you know, but also for the door speakers, but as I said, the right power. So right now everything is 99% done. I just have to, you know, do small things, little things, but I'm quite pleased with how it turned up. I didn't do this for now to make the holes here and put these speakers in the parcel shelf. I'll use these boxes for the moment, but yeah, job done for today. I guess I'm gonna end up this video here. Please stay tuned for the next upload. Make sure you share and like this video because it helps a lot. And I don't know, share it with your friends. Leave your thoughts in the comments. We can chat there. Stay tuned for the next upload. You've been great. Thank you very much for watching this video. See you in the next one. Bye.